This is what the fused shadows do. I believe that thing had 7 arms. And here we are at the last dungeon. Hyrule Castle. I have come to play. That does a lot of damage. Do not get hit by that. It's like fighting an Ocarina of Time Pokemon, basically. The difference is, or Iron Knuckle is what it is in Ocarina of Time. Difference, of course, is that we have all of our hidden skills to draw on. He's not that hard of a foe. Enough. I got a small key! I follow the strongest side. That is all I have ever known. Link. He spoke. I got the compass! That actually looks kind of hard. Maybe. But we don't have to fight this fight. We're not alone. Basically, just follow these guys. They know what they're talking about. If you go the wrong way, you'll know really fast. Watch. So we can do that without losing a heart, but okay. Yeah, that's why they have these specters. The ghost sprites are there to let you know that you need to be a wolf and turn on your senses. Because otherwise, finding your way through this room is a bit of a pain. Final Ascent is a bit more of a challenge than it is on Ocarina of Time. We were just sort of walking upstairs. And now, if you're wondering why we got that extra key all that time ago, it was for this. Hyrule's treasury room. There it is. There's the Dungeon's Fairy. I haven't used my fairy, so I don't need it, but there's the Dungeon's Fairy. And, in case you're wondering, it will renew every time you exit and re-enter this room. There's no threat outside the room, so if you need more than one fairy, there you go. And here we are at the end. I think you can see why I wanted the Colossal Wallet. Look at how many rupees I have. Oh, hey, look, it's Zelda. And Ganondorf. Welcome to my castle. So you're Ganondorf. I've been dying to meet you. Your people have long amused me, Midna, to defy the gods with such petty magic, only to be cast aside. How very pathetic. Welcome, Retro Rewind Pod! You arrived just in time for the finale. Pathetic as they were, though, they served me well. Their anguish was my nourishment. Their hatred bled across the void and awakened me. I drew deep of it and grew strong again. Your people had some skill, to be sure, but they lacked true power. The kind of absolute power that those chosen by the gods wield. He who wields such power would make a suitable king for this world, don't you think? It's feeling a little better. Still coughing some. Ha! Such conceit. But if you are one of the chosen wielders of power, as you claim, I will risk everything to deny you! Shadow has been moved by light, it seems. How amusing. Very well. Deny me, then. Yes, try to deny me. You and your little friend. Utterly ineffectual shield, Midna. Both of you faithless fools who would dare to take up arms against the King of Light and Shadow. So you choose, and so you shall feel my wrath. Ganon's puppet Zelda. Oh, come on. How did I miss the first one? Okay, I'm just swinging way too late. It's not Ganon if you don't play Pong. Those triangles hurt a lot, by the way. Don't get stuck in them. There we go. It's a relatively simple fight. She just sort of squeezed Ganon out of Zelda without harming Zelda. You know, like a sponge. Form number 2, Dark Beast Ganon. Ow. I simply had no time to do that. First, he gets rid of all the pillars. Or most of them, anyway. You need to hit him where it hurts. And then... now he goes through a portal. Oh, blue. There's an alternative method to do this, but It requires swapping over to... Ah! I did not see him coming. Ow. You know what, maybe I'll do the other way. It's the only way that our wolf form gets any use in this fight, in this final boss. Anyway. We're waiting for one to turn blue. There we go. You throw him like a goat. And then you have to swap back. But, Princess, I... Say nothing, Midna. Your heart and mine were as one, however briefly. Such suffering you have endured. That's quite the blow there. But he's not done yet. That's the one that Midna's been wearing the whole time. Spirits of the light, wielders of the great power that shines far and wide upon the lands of our world. In my hour of need, grant me the light to banish evil. We haven't seen these guys in a while. Link. Chosen hero. Lend us the last of your power. Zelda got the light arrows, and a bow. I'll try to slow Ganondorf with my light arrows. You target him and keep him within range of my arrows. If you're complaining that she has bad aim, it's because you're doing it. She is only aiming wherever your left stick is pointed. Idea is to come up behind him and then just sort of chase after him. That was far better than I did against Bulblin. But we're not done yet. It's time for form number 4. An impressive-looking blade, but nothing more. Would you hear my desire? To take this foul blade and use it to blot out the light forever. Dark Lord Ganondorf. I got it first try. You only have like 3 frames in order to get it that first try. Do not think this ends here. The history of light and shadow will be written in blood! His power has abandoned him. He has one backup. Not anymore. Boy, that is a sturdy stance. Despite what we saw from Ganondorf, Midna seems like she's still okay. What? Say something! Am I so beautiful that you've no words left? I love that finishing scene there. And that's it. Twilight Princess is done. This was the first Zelda game that I'd ever played, and I was impressed. Even though I played the entire thing with the private guide. I really had a lot of fun with it the first time, and so I was ecstatic when they came out with the HD version on Wii U. And I have really liked all of the Zelda games that I have played since, or most of them anyway. There are some that left something to be desired. But, oh, I guess I was a little wrong. You do get to see King Bulblin again. yeah, we've hit the end, and so we're seeing the final scenes where the children are finally headed home with some help from Russell. The Gorons have decided to continue their sumo. And Telma decided to let these guys back into her bar. But yeah, I've said quite a lot about this game throughout my whole time of playing it because, well, I knew a lot about it. Part of it just from my own experience, part of it from watching Chugga Conroy's playthrough earlier. Hey, look! He's got a sword and shield. It's not the Ordon shield there on his back, but it is a sword and shield. Oh, hey, look, the Zora are in the Lanayru spring. Or I thought they were. Nope, that's just... That was Zora's domain. Okay. It looks so similar. The two lake clowns. Flying by chicken. Oh, and that's them up at the fishing hole. Koro, Hina, and Iza up at the fishing hole. The heart. Shad got to check out Sacred Grove somehow. Oh, hey, she finally had the baby. Not done with the, with people going home yet, though. There is still, after all, the mirror chamber. Well, I guess this is farewell, huh? Light and shadow can't mix, as we all know. But never forget that there's another world bound to this one. Shadow and light are two sides of the same coin. One cannot exist without the other. I know now the reason the goddesses left the Mirror of Twilight in this world. They left it because it was their design that we should meet. Yes, that is what I believe. Zelda, your words are kind, and your heart is true. If all in Hyrule are like you, then maybe you'll do all right. Thank you. Well, the princess spoke truly. As long as that mirror's around, we could meet again. Link. See you later. Only the true ruler of the Twilight can utterly shatter the mirror. And there's the real ending. It's bittersweet. All the springs have berries and such because of our stuff in the Cave of Ordeals. Here we are. the Master Sword has been laid to rest. And so Link finally gets to go back to being a farmer. And sleeping in. I meant to put on the iron boots so he'd be clanking through the whole credits, but it's okay. At the very least, we got to see him in the magic armor. And now we have the other staff credits, because it's not enough to just have one staff credits. I believe this is for the Twilight Princess HD specifically, the staff credits. Rather than, as in, specifically for the HD version. We may be done with the game, we're not done with the stream, we're only halfway through. So when these credits end, I'll be ending the recording, but then I need to set up the next game, which is going to take some doing. So, it might be a bit. The end. And there we go. Alright. So, that is going to be all for Twilight Princess HD. I told you before that there's there's a harder challenge in Cave of Ordeals if you really feel like going through it again, but I don't. It adds an extra dark nut to any rooms that have dark nuts, and adds extra foes on some of the other floors as well. I already did it once. There's no reward for doing it a second time, other than you get to see the postman in the final room. But yeah, there's not really any reason to do that. So that's going to be it for this. At any rate, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time.